Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Fertility Talk. And today we are joined again by Dr. Lizle Oosthuizen. We're going to continue with the Get to Know Your Doctor series. So welcome and thank you for joining us, Dr. Oosthuizen.
Thanks so much for having me. These are some tricky questions that you're
Yeah,
asking at.
it is. And the reason why we're doing this is we want to make women feel or patients feel that when they come into your office, that it's not a thing where they have to be scared to come and see a fertility specialist. It's just like them, you are human and you're there to help them. So we're going to get into our first question. What inspired you to become a fertility specialist and what keeps you passionate about this field today?
That is the question I probably thought the hardest about. I mean, I loved obstetrics. I loved the whole journey of women's health and being there in such a critical part of a patient's life. And in my registrar training, I came across my fertility training part of it. And I just thought, what an amazing thing to take science and medical practice and be able to walk this journey with a woman or with a couple who otherwise wouldn't be able to build that complete family. It's I absolutely love ultrasound as well. It makes logical sense to then to go into this field, but I just found it so different from everything else we do, where it's treating medical problems or managing problems in a pregnancy to actually giving somebody hope and walking that journey with them. And it's something that a lot of people don't actually get to experience, is this whole struggle of infertility and being able to give people this hope at the end of the day. So I think that was really the thing when I woke up one morning and I thought, oh, I can't wait to go to work today during my fertility rotation. I just thought, this is it. This is what I want to be doing.
Wow, thank you very much. Our next question is, what's one thing that you wish more patients knew before coming to their first fertility appointment?
I think everyone comes in with a lot of anxiety, and it's very easy to say, don't be nervous when you come in. But the reality is, whatever the issue is there, and you can't necessarily undo that. So when you're coming to see the fertility doctor, it's about us exploring together what your options are, what could be the problem, how do we overcome that? And to be prepared for it to not necessarily look the way you were planning on it looking. So it's very nerve-wracking coming in here and being terrified of getting some kind of bad news or having to do some kind of treatment you weren't really prepared for. But I think it's important just to come in knowing that we're doing this together as a team. This is never a dictatorship, and we're going to discover what all your options are and walk this journey with you.
Thank you. Our next question is, how do you unwind after a long day in the clinic or lab?
Well, that's the
Or do you
easy answer.
even unwind in your situation?
I go home to my babies. So I go home and we play and I catch up on what they've been doing throughout the day, and I get to take part in that whole evening ritual of the bath and the feeding and the bottles and putting them to bed. But that's my stress release, is going home and spending time with them.
Awesome. Our next question is, what has been one of the most memorable or rewarding moments in your career so far?
So I like to think of this more clinically and trying to, figure out what that specific patient was that I thought, well, this is really one for the books. And I mean, it's actually a really easy option. It's a patient who had gone into premature menopause, and
Mm.
we were really facing a wall where it was probably only going to be egg donation, and we gave it a shot and we chased after that last little egg that we could find, and we won, and she's currently pregnant. So that's probably one of my more memorable cases where together as a team we decided we were going to give this a shot and we won. But to be honest, it's every single patient who brings their baby or sends me an email photograph of their baby to say, look, this is what's happened, this is the outcome, we just wanted to let you know. Every single one of those is the driver to keep you doing what you're doing. Every time you win and you get to see this beautiful family.
Yeah, thank you very much. Our very last question is, if you weren't a doctor, what do you think you'd be doing instead?
Oh gosh, this is a very difficult one. I've got a lot of outside hobbies that I don't actually get to spend very much time doing. But
Yeah.
I would probably be doing something to do with travel because I absolutely love travel and I love the process of planning travel. I really enjoy putting together holidays for friends and families
Um,
as well. So I would probably have landed in something completely different other than this.
Well, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it. So, Dr. Oosthuizen, also known as Dr. O, if you don't mind, I'm just going to say, let everyone know that you do a weekly You do like these things where you're allowed to send Dr. O questions. It's via her Instagram page. You can send her questions and she will answer as best she can with regards to infertility, or I think it's menopause and everything as well. Women are asking
Yeah.
you because I've been checking up on it and
Yeah, so
it's
every
amazing. So
Friday to Sunday, we go through all
all
questions.
the
And
sun
if it's
is
something that I can't answer, I'll try to tag someone who I think can answer it
awesome.
best. And
Yeah.
then we just try to set your mind at ease.
Okay, so that's great, guys. Please give her Instagram a like and follow her, and you can ask her any questions relating to fertility, and she'd be sure to help you with that. Thank you very much, Doctor. I really appreciate your time today.
That's a pleasure. Thanks so much
Thanks.
for having me.
Thanks. Bye.